a dramatic police versus police confrontation as teams from the Delhi police and Himachal Pradesh police faced off over the arrest of 3 youth Congress activists linked to last week's shirtless protest at the AI Impact Summit. The confrontation began after Himachal Pradesh police objected to what they described as unauthorized arrests, alleging procedural violations. They intercepted the Delhi police convoy multiple times during transit, leading to heated exchanges between officers. The sequence started on Wednesday morning when Delhi police arrested 3 youth Congress activists from a hotel in Shimla in connection with the February 20 protest. The local police intercepted them and brought them back to Shimla, seeking details of the warrant and evidence. Shimla police then registered a kidnapping case against unknown persons in plain clothes, alleging that the 3 men had been forcibly taken from a resort without proper documentation or receipts for seized CCTV equipment. The standoff ended after Delhi police shared a copy of the seizure memo with Shimla police, listing the evidence in their possession. Shimla police then dispersed, allowing the team to proceed to Delhi. Delhi police said they had 18 hours of transit remand, several of which had already elapsed. My colleague Kameshwar Sharma joins us for more on this. Kameshwar, we're seeing this face-off between police from Himachal Pradesh as well as Delhi. What exactly was the sequence of events? Take us through that.
बिल्कुल, जिस तरीके से अगर देखा जाए, जो दिल्ली में एआई समिट में जो अड़दंगर होकर प्रदर्शन करने वाले आरोपियों को यानी कि 3 यूथ कांग्रेस नेताओं की गिरफ्तारी को लेकर बुधवार को हिमाचल और दिल्ली पुलिस में टकराव हो गया था और दिल्ली पुलिस ने शिमला के एक होटल के मध्य प्रदेश और उत्तर प्रदेश के 3 नेताओं को गिरफ्तार किया है, लेकिन हिमाचल पुलिस ने उन्हें आधे रास्ते पर ही रोक लिया और दिल्ली नहीं ले जाने दिया। बताना चाहेंगे कि हिमाचल प्रदेश का तर्क था कि इस बारे में दिल्ली पुलिस ने कोई औपचारिकताएं सूचनाएं नहीं दी और हिमाचल प्रदेश सादे कपड़ों में आकर मेहमानों को उठाया गया। कोर्ट में सुनवाई के दौरान भी दोनों पुलिस में बहसबाजी होती हुई नजर आई। इसके बाद जज ने फाइल तैयार करने को कहा तो दिल्ली पुलिस फिर बिना कागज कार्रवाई किए तीनों नेताओं को ले जा रही थी। इसका पता चलते ही जो हिमाचल प्रदेश की जो पुलिस ने फिर उन्हें रोक लिया। इसके बाद तीनों नेताओं को कोर्ट में पेश कर दिल्ली पुलिस से ट्रांजिट रिमांड पर लिया गया और करीब 18 घंटे तक जो दिल्ली और हिमाचल प्रदेश की जो पुलिस के बीच ड्रामा चला और फिर गुरुवार यानी कि सुबह 5:45 बजे दिल्ली पुलिस तीनों नेताओं को लेकर चली गई ख्वार चौकी से। लगभग 5:45 बजे के करीब वो दिल्ली के लिए रवाना हुई। दरअसल अगर देखा जाए 20 फरवरी को जो इंडियन यूथ कांग्रेस के 11 सदस्यों ने जो भारत मंडप में घूमकर यानी कि एआई समिट के दौरान जो शर्टलेस होकर पीएम मोदी की फोटो वाली टी शर्ट लगाई थी, इस दौरान जो पीएम मोदी के तरीके से वहां पर बेइज्जती की गई थी और कुल मिलाकर जो देखा जा रहा है दिल्ली पुलिस के यानी कि 18 कर्मचारियों की टीम सिविल वर्दी में यानी कि बुधवार यानी कि बीते दिन 25 फरवरी को सुबह 3 गाड़ियों में यानी कि सवार होकर शिमला से लगभग 120 किलोमीटर रोडू के चिड़गांव में पहुंची थी। और वहीं अगर देखा जाए दिल्ली पुलिस ने इनपुट था कि एआई समिट में अड़दंगर होकर प्रदर्शन करने वाले मध्य प्रदेश और उत्तर प्रदेश के रहने वाले यूथ कांग्रेस के 3 नेताओं को रोडू के चांशल होटल में ठहरे थे। इनके नाम अरबाज, सौरभ, सिद्धार्थ थे और दिल्ली पुलिस ने यहाँ आकर तीनों को गिरफ्तार किया और सबूत के लिए जो होटल के सीसीटीवी और डीवीआर और रजिस्टर भी कब्जे में ले लिए। वहीं दिल्ली पुलिस तीनों को गिरफ्तार कर ले जाने लगी, तभी हिमाचल पुलिस को उनकी भनक लगी और उन्हें सूचना दिए बगैर ही कार्रवाई की जा रही थी। और जो देखा भी गया, जो हिमाचल पुलिस ने दिल्ली पुलिस को रोकने के लिए शिमला बस स्टैंड, चोगी और सोलन के धर्मपुर में नाकाबंदी कर दी। इसके बाद एक गाड़ी को बस स्टैंड यानी कि आईएसबीटी में रोका गया, दूसरी वाहन को शोगी यानी कि जो शिमला का प्रवेश द्वार है उखाड़ा चौकी वहां पर रोका गया और 2 अन्य गाड़ी को सोलन के धर्मपुर में रोका गया। और हिमाचल पुलिस ने दिल्ली पुलिस के गिरफ्तार किए गए यूथ कांग्रेस के तीनों नेताओं को छुड़ाकर अपनी कस्टडी में ले लिया और शिमला के चक्कर कोर्ट लेकर पहुंच गई। अगर देखा जाए फिर हिमाचल पुलिस के पीछे जो दिल्ली पुलिस की टीम भी शिमला के चक्कर कोर्ट पहुंची। बुधवार शाम भी यानी कि 4:45 बजे तक कोर्ट में पेश किया गया और 6 बजे तक सुनवाई चलती रही। सुनवाई के दौरान जो हिमाचल पुलिस ने कोर्ट को बताया कि दिल्ली पुलिस ने स्टेट पुलिस को सूचना दिए बगैर यह कार्रवाई की है, प्रॉपर इंफॉर्मेशन ना होने के कारण जो दिल्ली पुलिस को रोका गया।
Kameshwar ji, I would please request you to stay on with me. I'm being joined by Mr. Ved Bhushan, former ACP of Delhi Police, on the broadcast. Good morning, sir. Thank you for being with us this morning on the broadcast, sir. We're seeing this police showdown happen between police from Shimla as well as the Delhi police. Sir, first of all, I would like to begin by asking you, what do you think of this and how unprecedented, if so, is this between police from 2 different states?
Mega, it's a black day for enforcement agencies. It's Delhi police versus Himachal Pradesh. It's very unusual. And it is all done at the instances of political bosses to please the political bosses, whether whatever party in the power in Himachal Pradesh, whether it is a Congress or other party. IPS officers have become the puppet in the hands of political bosses. It means there is no system, no policing in Himachal Pradesh. Only the political bosses are police officers now. PM is working like a thanedar. Rahul Gandhi is working as just like Commissioner of Police of all India. It is done on the instance of the top boss of the political parties. Delhi police has complete right to investigate the case registered in PS Tilak Nagar in connection with shirtless demonstration at IT summit at Pragati Maidan, Mandapam. They had all the rights to arrest the accused persons. They have complete right to seize the related case properties just like CCTV, DVR and other things. 8 accused persons, so-called Babbar Sher, are already arrested in this case and they are booked in Tihar jail. Now it's a nuisance created by the Himachal Pradesh police. It's a very, very serious. It's just like a West Bengal wherein ED officers were arrested and detained by the Bengal police. It's a new type of policing, a new type of political era erupting during these days. It's a very fateful, very, very fateful, I can say. And the police, Delhi police did very well. They took the transit remand of the accused to bring these accused to the Delhi and produce in the court. But in between, these so-called IPS officers and Himachal Pradesh officers stopped them to discharge their official duties. It's a very, very serious offense, and we have very, very personal resentment as well as Delhi police resentment to look into this matter by the court, by the Supreme Court also, so that never it occur again. Over to you, Megha.
Sir, but in your opinion, why is it that the Himachal Pradesh police reacted in such a way, even though the Delhi police had full rights to investigate as well as arrest these youth Congress workers in the shirtless protest that they had conducted during the AI summit, which of course did bring some sort of embarrassment during the summit, sir?
Of course, Megha, they are working just like Aam Aadmi Party working in Punjab. Have you seen in the past, Aam Aadmi Party registered 3-4 cases in Mohali against the Delhi police, against the persons living in Delhi, and they never visited Mohali or Chandigarh or Punjab during these days, and they were arrested and apprehended by the Punjab police. And the same line Himachal Pradesh police is working now. It's a very, very serious, and we have very much resentment in this matter, and Supreme Court or higher courts must look into this so that never it occur again, and hopefully your message will reach to the courts and to the concerned person, to the media, and they will took it very seriously. I took it very seriously. My colleagues are taking very seriously, and all the Delhi police is in the favor of our colleagues who were detained and misbehaved by the Himachal Pradesh police in Solan. Over to you, Megha.
Mr. Ved Bhushan, sir, thank you so much for being with us here and sharing your insights. Now, Shimla police has seized one vehicle of the Delhi police after they stopped Delhi police personnel midway on NH5, asking them to join in their investigation regarding the FIR registered by Shimla police in the matter. The Delhi police personnel were taking the 3 arrested accused Indian Youth Congress workers Saurav, Arbaz and Siddharth under transit remand granted by ACJM to Ekansh couple. Shimla police can be seen in the video telling Delhi police personnel that only 3 personnel can move the 3 accused arrested. The remaining police personnel have to stay back to join the investigation. Shimla police alleges that these 3 accused were forcibly taken away by Delhi police and the DVRs of the CCTV cameras at the resort where the 3 accused were staying were taken without a memo or receipt by the Delhi police. Listen into the altercation.
इसके सरकारी व्हीकल है, कोई ऐसा थोड़ा ही ना कोई प्राइवेट व्हीकल है, कुछ ऐसी चीज है।
आपकी अभी तक कितने व्हीकल्स रिलीज किए हैं? कौन अभी जा रहे हैं या सब लोग जाएंगे?
नहीं, अभी हम सब यही हैं।
क्या कह रही है शिमला पुलिस?
आपके सामने ही, आप देखते रहिए।
पहले वो कह रहे थे सीज किया है,
वो है नहीं इनके पास ना, कर नहीं सकते ना सर। ऑलरेडी हमने जो चीज ऑलरेडी डीवीआर हमने सीज कर रखा है, और आप उसके सस्पेशन पे कि डीवीआर चोरी हुआ है, विच वाज ऑलरेडी सीज्ड बाय अस, हमने डॉक्यूमेंट सप्लाई कर रखा है। आप उसको सर्च करने के लिए मेरी गाड़ी कैसे सीज कर सकते हो? पॉसिबल नहीं सर।
आप सभी लोग जा रहे हैं वापस?
जी नहीं है, ठीक है। हमें मेरे पास अक्यूज बैठा हुआ है, हर गाड़ी में क्या अक्यूज है, सिक्योरली प्रोड्यूस करना है उसको, दैट्स इट। प्लीज अब इसको छोड़ दो, वो भी काम कर रहे हैं।
Alright, my colleague कामेश्वर शर्मा is still with us on the broadcast. कामेश्वर, अब हम ये भी जान रहे हैं कि जो शिमला पुलिस है उन्होंने दिल्ली पुलिस का व्हीकल भी सीज कर लिया था, एंड एट द सेम टाइम उनको ये भी बोला कि हमारी इन्वेस्टिगेशन ज्वाइन करिए अगेंस्ट द वेरी FIR that they had fired in this very matter. Take us through all the information you have in regards to this.
जी बिल्कुल, अगर देखा जाए बीते दिन जिस तरीके से जो 3 जगह जो हिमाचल प्रदेश ने नाका लगाया था, जिसमें एक वाहन ISBT में पकड़ा गया, दूसरा ख्वारा चौकी जो कि शिमला का प्रवेश द्वार है, और 2 अन्य वाहनों को सोलन के धर्मपुर में पकड़ा गया था। फिलहाल जिस तरीके से जो इन्वेस्टिगेशन हुई, रात्रि के समय उन्हें पुनः वहां पर ख्वारा चौकी लाया गया, जिसके पश्चात उन्हें रिफर अस्पताल में मेडिकल करवाया गया था। जो कांग्रेस के 3 कार्यकर्ता थे, उसके पश्चात कोर्ट में उन्हें पेश किया गया, जिसके पश्चात जो पूरी कागजी कार्रवाई करने के बाद यानी कि 5:45 के करीब यानी कि जो ख्वारा चौकी से उन्हें दिल्ली के लिए रवाना किया गया। अगर देखा जाए जिस तरह से हिमाचल पुलिस का कहना था कि दिल्ली पुलिस के पास उनके एरिया से गिरफ्तार कर ले जाने का कोई वैध दस्तावेज नहीं था, अगर वह कोर्ट के आदेश पर ले जा रहे थे तो उनके पास ट्रांजिट रिमांड होना चाहिए। इस वजह से वहां देर रात तक बहस चली। बताना चाहिए कि हिमाचल प्रदेश ने चेतावनी दी थी कि अगर वह जबरन ले जाने की कोशिश करेंगे तो दिल्ली पुलिस पर FIR दर्ज करी जाएगी। इसके बाद हिमाचल पुलिस ने तीनों नेताओं को दिल्ली पुलिस की कस्टडी से अपने हिरासत में ले लिया, और इस दौरान जो दिल्ली पुलिस के ASP यानी कि राहुल विक्रम ने भी कहा था ट्रांजिट रिमांड मिलने के बाद आरोपियों को दिल्ली ले जाया जा रहा था, लेकिन शिमला पुलिस कार्रवाई में बाधा डाल रही थी। हालांकि हिमाचल पुलिस का कहना था कि इनके पास कोई वैध यानी कि दस्तावेज नहीं थी। इसके बाद यानी कि बुधवार रात्रि 11:30 बजे भी हिमाचल पुलिस गिरफ्तार कांग्रेस के जो कार्यकर्ता थे, इन तीनों को ही रिपन अस्पताल लेकर पहुंची थी, वहां उनका मेडिकल करवाया गया, और गुरुवार यानी कि तड़के यानी 8 बजे यूथ कांग्रेस के जो एडवोकेट गिरफ्तार नेताओं से बात की। इसके बाद उन्हें चक्कर कोर्ट CGM के पास पेश किया गया, जहां से उनका ट्रांजिट रिमांड के लिए लिया गया, और फिर गुरुवार यानी कि 5:45 बजे यानी कि वह चक्कर कोर्ट से दिल्ली पुलिस तीनों नेताओं को लेकर दिल्ली के लिए रवाना हुई। और अगर देखा जाए दिल्ली पुलिस ने जो सोर्स के मुताबिक जिन 3 जो कांग्रेस नेता बताए जा रहे हैं, अरबाज, सौरभ और सिद्धार्थ, होटल से गिरफ्तार किया गया है। उनके लोकल यानी कि कांग्रेस नेता ने यानी कि होटल में कमरा दिलाया था, और ये तीनों यानी कि 24 फरवरी से यहाँ पर गिरफ्तारी से बचने के लिए छिपे हुए थे। हालांकि कमरा किसके नाम बुक करवाया गया था, इसके बारे में होटल के कागजात खंगाले जा रहे हैं, और पुलिस CCTV फुटेज के जरिए यह भी पता लगा रही है कि उनसे मिलने कौन कौन नेता आए थे। इसके अलावा ये भी पता लगा रही है कि यह होटल किसका है और किस व्यक्ति ने उनके ठहरने का इंतजाम किया। इस मामले में जो शिमला के SSP गौरव सिंह ने भी बताया कि बुधवार सुबह जो शिमला पुलिस को सूचना प्राप्त हुई कि 15 से यानी कि 20 अज्ञात लोग सादे कपड़ों में गाड़ी में सवार होकर आए थे। वो चिड़गांव यानी कि मांडली के रिजॉर्ट में ठहरे 3 मेहमानों को जबरन उठाकर ले गए। उन मेहमानों की एक थार थी, वो अपने साथ ले गए, और इसके अतिरिक्त यानी कि शिकायतकर्ता ने चांसर रिजॉर्ट में लगे यानी कि CCTV कैमरे, DVR बिना रिसीव दिए अपने साथ लेगी, और इसको लेकर रिजॉर्ट मालिक ने भी शिकायत दर्ज की है, यानी कि चिड़गांव में उन्होंने यह मुकदमा भी दर्ज किया। इसके बाद उन्हें रोका गया। देखा जाए जो दिल्ली स्थित जो भारत मंडप जो इंडियन यूथ कांग्रेस के कार्यकर्ताओं ने 20 फरवरी को AI समिट यानी 2026 में भारत अमेरिका ट्रेड डील के खिलाफ प्रदर्शन किया था। कार्यकर्ताओं ने टी-शर्ट खोलकर प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के खिलाफ PM इज कॉम्प्रोमाइज के जो नारे लगाए थे, और टी-शर्ट पर यानी कि PM मोदी और अमेरिका राष्ट्रपति डोनाल्ड ट्रंप की भी फोटो लगी थी। इस पर लिखा था PM इज कॉम्प्रोमाइज। तो कुल मिलाकर जो देखा जा रहा है दिल्ली पुलिस ने इसके खिलाफ भारतीय
Alright, Kameshwar, I would please request you to kindly stay on with me. I'm once again being joined on the broadcast by Mr. Ved Bhushan, former ACP of the Delhi Police. Thank you so much for being with us here on the broadcast, sir. Of course, sir, this high voltage drama unfolded between the police from Shimla as well as Delhi, and finally the Delhi police could actually depart with these 3 accused workers. Sir, in your opinion, how will the Delhi police now move forward with the investigation into this case?
Meda, again, the Delhi police taken due diligence in this matter. All the procedures, SOPs were followed by the Delhi police, and as per your reports, all the accused persons are medically examined at hospital. It's a mandatory provisions in the law, and now they will produce before the court at Delhi and they were taken to police custody remand for further investigation. All the details will be collected during their confrontation with the other accused persons, why they come and how they come and who financed all these issues and who was motivating behind this, whether it was a larger part of conspiracy or the other things involved in this matter. Because it's a great shame for not only for Delhi, for India also, because it was a big summit, IT summit, and where in this shirtless demonstration was taken place, they violated all the rules, regulations framed by the central government of India or the Delhi government or the Delhi police, and they violated all the rules and regulations. They disguised themselves and did this demonstration in IT summit. It's a very, very serious issue, and lot of law points are involved. Police will investigate these cases. These persons will be interrogated at length so that the police can reach on some conclusion how it's taken place and who were involved in this place, whether some larger conspiracy was there to demolish or demonize this IT summit or India image also. And let us wait for the investigation. They are coming to Delhi and they will be investigated, and after charge sheet, all things will be come before the court, because we trust in the law and the courts are here, and this is a very, very serious issue. Himachal Pradesh police unnecessarily cooked the stories. They were not thieves. They were theft of this CCTV or DVR was taken. They were taken with seizure memos. It's the procedure of law, and all the procedures were followed by Delhi police. Let us wait for the investigation took place in the future also. Over to you, Medha.
Additionally, sir, we know that the Congress, of course, is in power in Himachal Pradesh, and at the center, of course, the control of the Delhi police lies with the center currently, of course, BJP. Would you say that this was in a way also, this could have been political, considering the fact that again Himachal Pradesh, the Shimla police is under the Congress government, and this could have been some sort of a center versus state between the police forces when it comes to this?
Medha, it's very unfortunate, and it's a very serious issue, because we are a Union of India, and all the laws of central laws applicable to entire India, the new laws 24 introduced in 24, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, Bharatiya Nagrik Surakshya Sanhita, Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam, they are all applicable to all the states, whether Bengal, whether Himachal, whether Punjab, whether Delhi. It's a very, very serious issue. It must never be occur again, and let us see and wait for the outcome of this hooliganism taken by the Himachal Pradesh police, because if a lot of Himachal Pradesh police officials come to Delhi for arresting the persons, accused persons committed offences in Himachal Pradesh. Lot of things are going on, but it's very unfortunate that this is Delhi police versus Himachal Pradesh police. Over to you, Medha.
Sir, I would please kindly request you to stay on with me. With that, let's now take a look at the sequence of events that took place in Himachal Pradesh that led to this very standoff. Now, first of all, of course, the Delhi police arrested 3 Indian Youth Congress members in Shimla. This was in regards to the shirtless protest that had taken place during the AI summit in New Delhi. Now, with that, the Shimla police, of course, had intercepted them and brought them back. And of course, after all of this standoff, the Shimla police registered a kidnapping case against unnamed plainclothes officials of the Delhi police, of course. And with that, the Delhi police did get the transit remand, and they left at night. Now, remember, transit remand is some sort of a legal process in which an accused can be transferred from one jurisdiction to another in order to present them before a magistrate who has the authority to listen to such cases. Now, we can also see in this visual that I'm playing out for you that Delhi police is present in the car with accused. Now, remember, the Delhi police, of course, has arrested 3 Indian Youth Congress workers in regards to these shirtless protests that had been taking place. Now, with that, the Shimla police surrounded the Delhi police vehicles. This was, remember, a very high voltage showdown between police forces of 2 of Delhi as well as Shimla. Now after that we can also see that following this Shimla police surrounding the Delhi police vehicles, a heated conversation broke out between the officials from the Shimla police as well as New Delhi police. You can see on your screens these visuals that we were just playing of the Shimla police surrounding the Delhi police vehicles as they were arresting these Youth Congress members. And of course after that this heated conversation taking place between the Shimla police as well as Delhi police. Now with that we also have the Delhi police sharing the seizure memo along with the police of Shimla. But remember that the standoff ended of course with the Delhi police sharing a copy of the seizure memo with the Shimla police, listing all of the evidence that they had in their possession. But after this is when the Shimla police actually dispersed, and Delhi police said that they had 18 hours of transit remand, several of which had again already relapsed. And remember, now transit remand, as I had said, is a legal process by which an accused person is transferred from one jurisdiction to another. Mr. Ved Bhushan sir is back with us here on broadcast once again. Sir, if I could just get your comments on this sequence of events that had happened. It was only after the Delhi police had shared a copy of the seizure memo that the Shimla police did actually try to disperse, and by then the Delhi police had gotten of course the transit remand, but by then a lot of it had already elapsed, sir.
Medha, this transit remand taken by the trial court, by the magistrate of Himachal courts also, and moreover this they were seen, their faces were seen, you are showing on the television. There are 3 accused persons were arrested, can easily be seen shirtless protesting on the stage at AI Summit, so-called Babbar Shades also of the Rahul Gandhi. And this is the violation of 163 Bharatiya Nyaya Suraksha Sanhita, because earlier it was 144 CRPC, because entire New Delhi area is under 163 VNSS, where there is no permission is given in ordinary course to demonstrate or make such demonstration, because it is a very sensitive area. All the VVIPs, all the dignitaries are living or proceeding in this area, and this demonstration can endanger the life of public. There are thousands of persons, foreigners were attending this summit. This can create any type of ruckus in this program. That's why they were arrested, and with the due procedure, all the 8 persons, including the Indian Youth Congress president, was also arrested. If they have any grudge, Himachal Pradesh police have any grudge, they can go to the court. I think this case will not stand. They registered against Delhi police officials on the instance of so-called villagers. But it's a very serious issue, and let us hope it will be resolved by the courts also. High Court Himachal Pradesh will also look into it, and moreover Supreme Court is also here in Delhi. Let us see what the court says and what the court verdict is here. Over to you, Medha.
Ved Bhushan sir, thank you so much for being with us here on the broadcast and sharing your insights. We really do appreciate it.